Hello everyone! Welcome back again! In today's video, we'll be going through the updated 2008 version of the 100 civics questions for the U.S. Citizenship Test. We'll be covering these important questions and answers slowly and in random order to help you better prepare for your upcoming U.S. Citizenship Test. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.
Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the states. What is one power of the states? Provide schooling and education. Who vetoes bills? The President. If the President can no longer serve, who becomes President? The Vice President. Who does a U.S. Senator represent? All people of the state. What territory did the United States buy from France in 1803? The Louisiana Territory. Name one U.S. territory. Guam. Who makes federal laws? Congress. What is the name of the Vice President of the United States now? J.D. Vance. Why did the colonists fight the British? Because of high taxes. When is the last day you can send in federal income tax forms? April 15th. What is one thing Benjamin Franklin is famous for? U.S. diplomat. When must all men register for the Selective Service? At age 18. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the federal government. What is one power of the federal government? To print money. Name one branch or part of the government. Congress. Who did the United States fight in World War II? Japan, Germany, and Italy. If both the president and the vice president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The Speaker of the House. What is the capital of the United States? Washington, D.C. What is the name of the Speaker of the House of Representatives now? Mike Johnson. Who is the father of our country? George Washington. What is the political party of the president now? Republican. What is the name of the President of the United States now? Donald Trump. Why does the flag have 13 stripes? Because there were 13 original colonies. What does the judicial branch do? Reviews laws. Why do some states have more representatives than other states? Because of the state's population. Who wrote the Declaration of Independence? Thomas Jefferson. What is one right or freedom from the First Amendment? Speech. Why does the flag have 50 stars? Because there are 50 states. Who signs bills to become laws? The President. What ocean is on the east coast of the United States? Atlantic Ocean. Who is in charge of the executive branch? The President. The idea of self-government is in the first 3 words of the Constitution. What are these words? We the people. What major event happened on September 11, 2001, in the United States? Terrorists attacked the United States. How many amendments does Constitution have? 27. What is one responsibility that is only for United States citizens? Serve on a jury. Who is the commander-in-chief of the military? The President. Who was president during the Great Depression and World War II? Franklin Roosevelt. Before he was president, Eisenhower was a general. What war was he in? World War II. What do we show loyalty to when we say the Pledge of Allegiance? The United States. Name one state that borders Mexico. California. We elect a U.S. Senator for how many years? 6. What happened at the Constitutional Convention? The Constitution was written. What are the two major political parties in the United States? Democratic and Republican. What group of people was taken to America and sold as slaves? Africans. The House of Representatives has how many voting members? 435. What is the rule of law? Everyone must follow the law. Name one American Indian tribe in the United States. Cherokee. Name two national U.S. holidays. New Year's Day, Independence Day. Name one right, only for United States citizens. Vote in a federal election. How old do citizens have to be to vote for president? 18 and older. What is the economic system in the United States? Capitalist economy. What ocean is on the west coast of the United States? Pacific Ocean. Name one problem that led to the Civil War. Slavery. What is the name of the national anthem? The Star-Spangled Banner. There are 4 amendments to the Constitution about who can vote. Describe one of them. Citizens 18 and older can vote. What did the Declaration of Independence do? Announced our independence from Great Britain. Who was the first president? George Washington. What are 2 cabinet-level positions? Secretary of Defense, Secretary of Education. When do we celebrate Independence Day? July 4th. Name the U.S. war between the North and the South. The Civil War. Name one of the 2 longest rivers in the United States. Missouri River. In what month do we vote for president? November. What is the supreme law of the land? The Constitution. The Federalist Papers supported the passage of the U.S. Constitution. Name one of the writers. James Madison. What are the two parts of the U.S. Congress? The Senate and House of Representatives. What movement tried to end racial discrimination? Civil rights movement. Where is the Statue of Liberty? New York Harbor. We elect a U.S. representative for how many years? 2. What do we call the first 10 amendments to the Constitution? The Bill of Rights. How many U.S. senators are there? 100. What stops one branch of government from becoming too powerful? Checks and balances. There were 13 original states. Name 3. New York, New Jersey, and Pennsylvania. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1900s. World War I. When was the Declaration of Independence adopted? July 4, 1776. How many justices are on the Supreme Court? 9. We elect a president for how many years? 4. Who was president during World War I? Woodrow Wilson. Name one state that borders Canada. New York. What is the highest court in the United States? The Supreme Court. When was the Constitution written? 1787. What did Susan B. Anthony do? Fought for women's rights. Who is the Chief Justice of the United States now? John Roberts. What is an amendment? A change to the Constitution. What does the Constitution do? Sets up the government. What are two rights in the Declaration of Independence? Life, liberty. What did the Emancipation Proclamation do? Freed the slaves. What is one reason colonists came to America? Freedom. What is one promise you make when you become a United States citizen? Obey the laws of the United States. What is freedom of religion? You can practice any religion, or not practice a religion. Who lived in America before the Europeans arrived? American Indians. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1800s. Civil War. During the Cold War, what was the main concern of the United States? Communism. What was one important thing that Abraham Lincoln did? Freed the slaves. What does the President's Cabinet do? Advises the President. What are two rights of everyone living in the United States? Freedom of religion. Freedom of speech. What are two ways that Americans can participate in their democracy? Vote. Join a political party. What did Martin Luther King Jr. do? Fought for civil rights. If the president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The vice president. Name one U.S. territory. Guam. When is the last day you can send in federal income tax forms? April 15th. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the federal government. What is one power of the federal government? To print money. If both the president and the vice president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The Speaker of the House. Who is the father of our country? George Washington.